upset a lot of my friends. I share that I think Temple of Doom is better than Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I kind of dropped a bomb. I said it. I commented for like 10 minutes, and then I went to bed. And I woke up this morning and other stuff going on. But there's a little bit of a reason. I've been thinking about it this morning, and I'm pretty sure I know why I like Temple of Doom better. And it actually really relates to me the ways that we understand how faith development works in our own life. Because here's the thing. My first memory of any Indiana Jones movie is Temple of Doom. Now, I don't know why. My parents kind of watched what we watched as a kid. But for some reason, when I think Indiana Jones, I think of that guy with no shirt on, with the weird mask, pulling the heart out of somebody else's chest. I mean, I remember being like 7 or 8 years old and walking around going like, Kalima! And so when I think Indiana Jones, I think Temple of Doom. And that relates to faith development in a way that I feel like I should illustrate to you right now. So there's this thing, and I'm going to link this below, from a pizza blog that is called Slice that I used to read religiously, no pun intended. But they talked about what they believed to be, and they called the pizza cognition theory. And it was this, that the person's first time they remember having pizza and the pizza of their childhood will thereby define what they view to be as pizza, especially good pizza, for the rest of their life. So right there just shows you why only people from North Louisiana like Johnny's. And if you're not from here, you think Johnny's is nasty. Because Johnny's is nasty. But then again, I didn't grow up in Monroe. I did not eat Johnny's Pizza until I was 21 years old. It wasn't my first definition or idea of pizza. Now, James Fowler was a sociologist, and he wrote one of the most influential books on the sociology of Western religion back in the 1970s. It's called Stages of Faith. And we talk about this a lot at Foundry, the church that I lead, but also I feel like it narrates who we are. And what Fowler said was that everyone in the West has a religious system. And everyone in the West has varying degrees that they believe in said religious system. So if you are a Protestant Christian, if you're a Roman Catholic Christian, if you're an Eastern Orthodox Christian, if you're an atheist, if you are Wiccan, if you are Buddhist, if you are Hindu, regardless of what you believe, you have a faith system. And he outlines 6 stages of faith. And the second stage of faith is an elementary school understanding of faith. And what he also says is, and this was back in the 70s, that he believes that the largest amount of Westerners are stuck at the second stage of their own faith development, which means they are permanently just kind of in limbo at an elementary school understanding of what they believe, i.e. their earliest or primary religious experience. And that the further you go through these stages of religion, the further that the likelihood of there's more people just diminishes. It's a diminishing return. So Temple of Doom, to me, is the best Indiana Jones movie ever because it's the first one I saw. It's the one I think about. But I can appreciate Raiders because Raiders is a cinematic masterpiece. I can understand the complete and total argument that's going on in the comment thread. I find it interesting of why people like Last Crusade, but I think Last Crusade was the movie that many of us actually got to see. I'm 38. Actually saw in the movie theaters because I don't think anybody in their right mind would have let their 4 or 5-year-old see Temple of Doom. I didn't, at least, in the movie theater. And so think about that. How many things do you see as right or as true, and other people need to understand that as rightful and true simply because that was your first experience with something? And then what would it take to move past your primary experience into valuing other experiences, as I need to learn to value more Indiana Jones movies, with the exception of the Crystal Skull, because that one's horrible. So thanks for tuning in today. Thanks for the random videos. And thanks for always watching these. I hope you have a great one.